Why do you keep putting everyone else first? Why do you shrink yourself in rooms where you should stand tall? Why do you tolerate disrespect from others and from yourself? In a world addicted to external validation, self-respect has become rare. But here's the truth. If you don't respect yourself, no one else will. This is not just motivational fluff, this is science. In this video, we're diving deep into the psychology, neuroscience, and philosophy of self-respect, and how you can rewire your mind to reclaim it permanently. Self-respect is not arrogance. It's not ego. It's the internal compass that says, I deserve to be treated with dignity, even by myself. Psychologists define self-respect as the integration of self-worth and personal integrity. It's a psychological boundary that says, I am not for sale. I do not betray myself to belong. I do not beg for love, I radiate it. People with self-respect set boundaries. Say no without guilt. Walk away from disrespect without explanation. And guess what? Their brains are healthier too. Neuroscience shows that people who practice self-respect activate the prefrontal cortex, the brain's CEO. This area is responsible for decision-making, emotional regulation, long-term thinking. But when you tolerate disrespect or betray your values, the amygdala hijacks your brain. You enter survival mode, anxiety, people-pleasing, and impulsivity. Studies from Harvard show that people with low self-respect are more likely to stay in toxic relationships, engage in negative self-talk, develop anxiety and depression. Bottom line, self-respect is not a luxury. It's brain hygiene. Let's get brutally honest. If you constantly say yes when you want to say no, apologize for existing, chase people who don't value you, doubt your worth after every failure, then your self-respect is bleeding out. This isn't your fault. Society conditions us to tie our worth to our usefulness, our looks, our success. But you weren't born that way. You learned it. And now, you can unlearn it. There are 4 major assassins of self-respect. 1. Comparison. Social media tells you everyone's winning. You feel like trash by default. 2. People-pleasing. You say yes so you don't lose love. But in the process, you lose yourself. 3. Negative self-talk. You speak to yourself in ways you'd never speak to someone you love. 4. Lack of boundaries. If you don't set limits, people will set them for you. These habits rewire your brain for low self-worth. You need to break the cycle. Self-respect isn't something you're born with. It's something you build, one decision at a time. Here's how. 1. Daily promises to yourself. Start small. I will go for a 5-minute walk. Then follow through. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you build self-trust, the foundation of self-respect. 2. Radical boundaries. If it drains your peace, it doesn't deserve a place in your life. Cut it off. 3. Speak like you matter. Change I'm sorry to thank you for your patience. Speak to yourself like someone you're responsible for protecting. 4. Practice silent strength. Not every disrespect needs a reaction. Sometimes, the highest form of self-respect is simply walking away. The Stoics weren't soft. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, said, "It is not death that a man should fear, but never beginning to live." Self-respect is about living deliberately. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." They believed in internal control, that your dignity comes from how you respond, not what you suffer. You don't need approval. You need alignment with your values. Let's be clear. You're not broken. You're just disconnected from your worth. Starting today, walk like you matter. Speak like you belong. Decide like you respect your future self. This isn't ego. It's psychological sovereignty. Because when you respect yourself, you set the tone for the world. If this hit you in the soul, it's not random, it's your wake-up call. Drop a comment. I choose self-respect. Subscribe if you're ready to build an unshakable mind. Remember, you teach others how to treat you by how you treat yourself.